Yeah. That's the energy I'm getting, is someone may have told you to get out. And I want to say you've interpreted. Welcome in Danger Zone. My cue's all over the shop today. Yeah, I got laughed a lot. And but I also got someone telling you to stop it, and it's not for the reasons you thought. Yeah, it's not for the reasons you thought. I I'm picking up that you may have thought it was a bulk issue, and I can't talk. I'm plus size, so or it was don't do it because the kids are doing it. But it's almost like you want to buy one of these jumping castles. I'd like to have one, but the winds in Australia, it'd fly away. And I feel like there was someone at the party that you knew quite well. The slides are fun. I don't know. I just know that if I got one, the wind had carried it away. But can you understand someone at the party you knew? And I feel they saw you having fun and joined in, even though it's out of character for them. I don't necessarily get a family member, Peachy. I get someone's plus one. They saw you having fun, they joined in. I'll put their card upside down again. I always do that with this deck. Hello, Star Booty. Welcome in. Now, I know you've said it's a family thing, but I feel like there's someone working hard to get your attention. Okay? They're working hard to get your attention, that person. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Star Booty. And, oh, love back at you. And thank you for the posture check. Although I've actually got my ergonomic chair today, which is good. It's good. There we go. Posture check. Done and hydrate done. Peachy, if you can understand someone making a move, as in romantically or lustfully, take it whichever way. No. Okay, I'm going to, yep. There we go with temperance. It might be somebody that already has a person and you're not interested because they have a person. But I feel they might be juggling to get out of their current situationship. Can you relate to someone who has a person that is interested in you as a person? You know who I'm talking about, okay? I don't think they are. I think they're constantly handing over money to their person. Their person seems happy. Of course they would. I'm double thinking that, Peachy. See how it plays out. With the temperance card there, it could mean some time will pass. But I feel like they're already working towards gaining your attention. It's almost like to see if you're still interested. And I feel like this person is uncomfortable being single. They go from one to another. They won't leave a situation until they know there's another situation to go into. They're just sick of handing over their pentacles, is what I'm picking up. It might not be the person you're thinking of, but I'm getting whoever it is sick of working hard and handing over their money. Okay. Use your natural personality and your natural charm. I've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, and the Four of Cups. So I get that it's something you're not considering as an offer. But it is an offer. But with temperance there, it could be time. To me, temperance is like divine timing. I feel once they're single, you're going to jump for this. Because you know they're stable. They're... Yeah, a lot of money on her. And he's sick of it. He's sick of it. He's sick of the money. It's like he works and he wants to save for a nest egg, but the person is out buying designer stuff and jewelry that'll get worn once and thrown away. And yeah, sick of it. And I feel like it, in their situationship, it came to a crux on Valentine's Day. Which I do have to actually, I've realised that the only person that can put in the answer for what I got for Valentine's is Gold Hairs. So there you go. Now, horse-drawn portrait. You're up next. Oh, hopefully, Peachy, the fun I saw, keep having fun. Keep doing you. The fun I saw is like joy to the mind, body, and soul. Keep doing that. The right person will come along with the divine timing thing. But horse-drawn portrait, just pop up if you're there. Okay, you're there. Excellent. Just give me a second. Got to keep up with my shout outs. I know it does. It does go away. Okay. Are you on the right path? I don't know, are you? When people ask me questions like that, it's like, it's your life. Live your life. A tarot person should not be able to answer that. So, yes, my cue's all over the place, so I can do next and next and next and next and next. I can do it a few times. There's less in the cue than what you think, Croc. Less in the cue than what you think. Okay. There you go. And I can do next. I'm just trying to get my cue up to date. Oh, I'm still unpacking. And I've done Peachy, so Peachy is next. Yes, there we go. So back to horse-drawn portrait. Okay. Why do you doubt it? That you know more about your life than what I do. You do know more about your life than what I do, horse-drawn portrait. And this will substitute the whisper read. Okay. I'm getting somebody is using you. Can you understand this? I feel like you know about it, horse-drawn portrait. I know you're living your life, but I know. Be a sport. I love having fun with my chatters. So I'm only having fun. I'm not being nasty in any way. My heart is not nasty, I can tell you that. Yeah, I do get the tone in the chat sometimes. Sometimes it takes me a while. Look, I'm a bit naive. Sometimes it takes me ages for it to sink in. No to being used. Okay. I feel like, yeah, sorry, can't shake it. I got it yesterday too. It was like being taken for granted. Yeah, yesterday I said doormat, which is being taken for granted. Okay, 7 of cups. Is it you that plays lotto? I'm off on a different topic now. I do still feel you're being taken for granted. Is it you that plays lotto? Okay. 7-7 to the Hermit. Lotto, bingo. It's something with numbers. Horse-drawn portrait. None of that. Okay, I'm going to go with the actual cards rather than the numbers. because I do get that you've got a choice. Princess Cat, hey, I'm doing well. Don't worry, I am merging today's queue with yesterday's queue. And yes, I did encourage my chatters to continue supporting. Gemini Jekka let me know that the fundraising is still happening. And every cent counts. So if you can spare 20 cents towards the fundraiser that is going on behind the lash streaming, please pop by. Look, if 5 people donate 20 cents, that's $1. If you get 50 people donating 20 cents, numbers you can relate to in a different way. There you go. Oh, in a funny way, you can. Well, if you can picture it, horse-drawn portrait, I'm okay with it. But I feel you're isolating yourself in a way. And I want to say there's options around you. No, not gambling. It doesn't. I'm not calling anyone out. I just see numbers as if it's lotto or bingo or you know what I mean. That's how I see it. And I feel like you're isolating yourself. It has something to do with a recent argument. Oh, good. I'm glad you're not feeling that. I have to always put the disclaimer in because yeah, some people misconstrue what I say, and I don't have a mean heart. Okay, 6 of Swords. I'm picking up a dreamy sense here, but it conflicts with a recent argument. And when I say argument, it can be disagreement. And there's the same. I do feel like you are a little dreamy, but I feel like there's a transformation going on that you don't want people to see the step by step. You want people to see the end result. And I feel a wow factor. Oh, there you go. But can you understand transforming yourself but not wanting people to see the step by step? You're just going to have a grand reveal. Okay, I get that there's huge success with whatever you're doing, there's huge success. And this is going to sound bizarre. Can you understand historical myths? Bizarre. This is jumping everywhere. Um, you love historical myths. Can you understand mermaids and turn of last century England? It could even be China, but I want to stick with England. I get a real archaeology feeling here for some reason. Okay. Can you understand Chinese coins? I don't know what they're called with the square in the middle. The round coin with the square in the middle. But I'm picking up, yeah, I'm also picking up mermaids. This is this is bizarre. It's going on to, oh, I Ching. Thank you, horse drawn portrait. It is called I Ching. The little coins I was seeing. I feel like there's some action towards these imagery that I'm being given, and I feel like it's action that could, it's the way you arrange things. I feel like there may have been a purchase of a concrete statue for outside in recent months. I don't know what the concrete statue is of. Going by how this reading's been going, it could be of a gnome. Or a gnome, if you want to pronounce the G. Yeah, I do feel like there's been a purchase of a, like a concrete statue or a ceramic statue. Something you do. But I get it's not what you get, it's how you arrange it. Okay. And I feel like you've warned yourself not to spend. I didn't see how big it was. It appears in my mind's eye. So, for all I know, it could be this big or it could be really big. That's the trouble. When I see it in my mind's eye, can you understand warning yourself not to spend money? It's like I've seen things that I want and I feel a very 1900s, but I'm feeling more Asia than anywhere else. Yeah. But you've seen something that you have to have, is what I'm picking up. And I want to say it would, the way you would arrange it would be perfect. But I also feel you've had to stand up for yourself. And there's a fear of standing up for yourself causing things to, okay. Oh, thank you, horse drawn portrait. There's a standing up for yourself. And there's a fear that standing up for yourself will see things disappear from life. I know. Yeah, the thing you wanted, you're going to get. But I feel like you're standing up for yourself But there's a fear that things are going to disappear from your life if you do stand up for yourself. And this is where I get, yeah, someone's manipulating the situation. Like I said, doormat. They're manipulating the situation to make it difficult for you to stand up for yourself. So there you go. I was right to stick with the doormat. It's an Aussie saying, or the UK say it as well, and some places in the US do too. Okay. Yeah, someone is trying to manipulate the situation, and in a very negative way. I've got the Sun here, and I've got the Three of Wands. I feel like it's someone that is at a distance to you, but someone that causes nightmares. The do tell bit. Thank you for making me laugh, Horse-Drawn Portrait. But I'm getting whatever this is, it's causing nightmares. And it's almost like recovery from a shocking incident. I can tell you what it feels like to me, but what it feels like to me may not actually be real. It feels like someone was convicted of doing something nasty and they're applying for bail, or they're applying for parole, early release, whatever you want to call it, wherever you are. That's what it feels like to me. Okay, I'm glad you can relate with the nightmares, but not in the way I'm seeing. It's like, I don't believe it will be successful, but at the same time, I get the nightmares coming. No, I get it with someone at a distance and not in your close circle. But as I said, if I explain how I'm being impressed, it's sometimes not real. Whereas people in our past can sometimes have that situation just by existing. They can cause us to have nightmares. And I feel like it might be coming up to like an anniversary of the event, and the nightmares have increased. So seek help if you need to, Horse-Drawn Portrait. I feel like you've got this under control, but seek help if you need to. I thought you were okay, but I do have to actually add that in. Because I get the unveiling of your transformation is going to put all of this in the past. So hopefully, Horse-Drawn Portrait, it resonates. It was bizarre. Thank you, Peggy Crease, for the hydrate. I do need it. I do need it. But yes, Horse-Drawn Portrait, that was bizarre. But at the same time, I think it was pretty close. Oh. Mwah. Now, Dad Lover is next. I am going to put the list up because I'm merging yesterday's list with today's list. Seeing I got kicked off. Oh, I can. Okay, I love reading. Yes, you may, Dad Lover. I'm going to use 2 different decks for you, though. I'm going to use the Love Oracle by Simply Spiritual for 4 cards, and the rest I'm going to do with another deck. I feel like the Green Witch. Yes, the Green Witch, my guide said. Okay. Dad Lover, I feel like you have a person, but there's complications. Can you understand this, Dad Lover? You have a person, but there's complications. Yeah, okay. There you go. You don't need to say anything except yes or no when I'm tuning in. I feel like you thought it would be okay to continue with your person, and you've been honest with them is what I pick up, but their acceptance has been dishonest. Can you relate to this, Dad Lover? Their acceptance of a situation has been dishonest. Sort of, yeah, okay. I'm going to finish there. I said I'd do 4 cards of the Love Oracle. I'm picking up non-cohabitation, so not living together. Okay. And don't worry, I read Oracle cards differently to what's written on them. But I feel like your person is pushing for that to change. Can you understand your person pushing for that to change? Okay. Had to get some things out of the way. Okay. That'll do. That'll do, Dad Lover. But can you understand you're not ready to couple up and be monogamous? I'm going to turn all the cards first and then read. So I get not being monogamous. And I get it's a choice. Not really. Okay. Whatever it is, you're not ready for their visit. Okay. Can you understand not being ready for their visit or not being comfortable with their visit? Okay. I'm picking up that you're carrying a burden of hidden information. And I feel like it may be that there's someone else that's of interest locally, although you're not committed to that person. Okay, Five of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. And not for you currently. Okay, then I have to say either your person or yourself need to heal a lot from a past situation. Okay. And I've got the Four of Cups as well as the Five of Cups. Okay. I'm picking up that just the thought of them visiting is overwhelming emotionally for you. And I believe you thought you still had 6 months. I'm picking up you don't want to discourage this person. You're right, it is complicated. But I'm feeling emotional just looking at the cards and tuning in, and sort of just more of an anxiety. Okay. But I feel like verbally you vibe with the person. In in communication you vibe with the person. Yeah. And your your moral compass is pretty much the same except for the cultural differences is what I get. Um and Dad Lover, I'm picking up a sense of fear towards self-sabotage. If you can relate to the anxiety being a fear towards self-sabotage. Okay, you don't have to lol yes, because this is heartache for me that I'm picking up. I do get that things will go well. You've got the High Priest and the High Priestess. Confess that to your person. Confess that you have a fear of ruining the connection. Because you only fear something like that if you really do feel a connection to somebody. But I'm getting that you might be self medicating to get through the anxiety. Can you understand this? You may be self medicating to get through the anxiety. Okay. And again, I'm not calling anyone out. I self medicate. If I'm anxious, you should see how many cigarettes I go through. It's shocking. I get that if you communicate your fears to your person, you'll actually find that they're scared too. Yeah, definitely try communicating, because I feel you will find that they are fearful as well. And I get that that will shock you. They seem confident. Yeah. Look, if you can, Dad Lover, seek help for anxiety. It is a treatable condition if managed well. Yeah, your person seems more confident. Take it from me. I'm confident on the outside. Inside, I can be going nuts to the point of my whole body humming. And my body humming is not a good thing. So, people who seem confident on the outside may also suffer from an anxiousness. And I believe if you discuss this with your person, they would either allay your fears, or, which is put your fears, um, give them the time they need, or they will confess that they're just as anxious. They want this to be successful. You want this to be successful. And I get that. You both know it can be successful, but there's dark sides. It's like they haven't confessed something from their past, you haven't confessed something from your past, and it's, as you said, it's complicated. But I do get that you both want the same thing. So hopefully that resonates, Dad Lover. You would like to stay where you are, but I'm not sure about them. I'm not sure about them. So hopefully it resonates. Okay. Now, Breenie, you are up next. And yes, the list is all over the shop. I'm merging the two today. Hello, Breenie, darling. And yes, you were next on my shout out list, believe it or not. So I'll do that now before I. Yes, most of people that follow me, you're welcome, Dad Lover. I do hope it goes well. I do hope it goes well. Believe it or not, I do, when I'm in my meditation room, I do the shout outs whether somebody is in my stream or not. And some people don't believe me, and then all of a sudden it gets around that I do them. If you deserve a shout out, you deserve it whether you're in my chat or not. Now, okay. My guides want me to use the Urban Tarot for you today, Breenie. I did Blue Light Oracle shout out. I've done Amanda's shout out. Okay. Who around you has had the hiccups, Breenie? Who around you has suffered the hiccups? Okay. Oh, you must be loving that. Shut up, stomach. If you heard that grumble, that was my stomach complaining. It's been fed. Okay. Well, drop back in and let me know if you can place the hiccups, because I do feel I'm with you when I'm shuffling this. Okay. I feel like you've been able to cope without too many people, and you rest more easily without having to be the host in your home. But can you understand getting together with naturally vibing? It might be one or two others, naturally vibing people and discussing pagan faith. I feel like the one that's the loudest is the one that's most incorrect. Okay, can you understand the one that's the loudest is most incorrect? Like most wrong? Okay, as long as you understand it, Brainy. Okay, I feel like they're trying to change your mind, and you know that what they're saying is, there you go. You know what they're saying is rubbish, and you're willing to stick with your universal knowledge and what vibes with you. Whereas I feel your friend is fixed on their beliefs are never, ever, ever going to change. Yet you're willing to listen to see if it shifts any of your perspective. And I feel like another friend has shifted one of your perspectives. And I feel it has to do with, okay, I feel it has to do with something like divine timing or the day of judgment. Yeah, I'm glad you just let her talk. That's that card there. But at times, this person can entrap, if you understand what I mean by entrap. Okay. I feel though that the person that is fixed seems to be popular, if you can relate to that. They're wrong, but they seem to be popular. And I feel like you're scratching your head thinking, why do people listen to that drivel? Yeah. I feel they're going to come crashing down. You'll hear about it. Don't get involved, but you'll hear about it. Because when they do come crashing down, they'll bring others with them. So try and keep your distance at this time. Yeah. I feel that's easy for you because there is an interest. It's more on a intellectual interest. But I do get there is affection on the intellectual interest. Yeah, there you go, the sun. Can you understand the intellectual interest as in a person? It could be physical as well, but I'm picking up more the intellectual interest. I feel that's where your focus is, so it's not going to be difficult to distance yourself. Okay. Can you understand having an intellectual connection with this one person? Yeah, that's what I'm getting is the intellectual interest. It doesn't necessarily mean to say that there's not lust there, but the intellectual interest is, I almost want to say, thrilling. And the intellectual interest is also, and Corgi Duo, welcome in. The list is all over the shop today. I had to merge yesterday's with today's, so it's not as long as what you think. The intellectual interest part is vibing high at the moment, and I feel like there's an ancestral. There you go. Definitely thrilling. Um, but I feel like there's talk about ancestors or um, family notorieties within both of your families. And it's really in depth. We have to have your card come up. Oh, ooh la la. Now I know why you think it's just lust, but I'm picking up the intellectual side of it. But your card has come out, the moon. I feel there might be a bit of a to and fro between your desire for isolation and your person's desire for partying. If you can relate to that, Brittany, just let me know. Yeah. There you go. Oh, thank you, Corgi Duo. Yeah, I'm doing okay, believe it or not, strangely enough. Yeah, and I feel your person would like to take you out, would like to show you off, but I feel like they're a nightclubber. If you can understand that, Brittany, just let me know and I'll turn over your. Yeah, they're a nightclubber. But you'll both work to find a way around it. There you go. I got clubber. You'll both find a way around it. If you both approach it in a way that's not fixed, you'll find a way around it. But I feel your person wants to show you off. You don't like being shown off because you feel it belittles you. But take it as your person being prideful of having landed you. And no, they haven't landed you. Okay. Karen, get your Aussie tongue out of the gutter. Yeah, you got what I meant, Breenie. I just hope nobody else did. I hope nobody else did. Trust me. Thank goodness Space Cookie Gills, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Oh, Cookie Joe, you're a spoiler. I was hoping nobody else would have got it. Seriously. I gotta laugh at myself sometimes. So I'm going. Oh, Space Cookie Giggles got it as well. That's why I got the hydrate and the posture check. Okay, posture check. Mm. Okay, posture is checked. I'm not going to repeat it, Pagacrease. It was disgustingly funny, but it was disgusting but funny. And I don't want to get a Twitch ban or a Twitch warning or whatever they say. Yeah, it is sweet, Brainy. That's what I was trying to get at when I said it. It was like the sweetness of it. Now I just have to check my list. And okay. Okay. Princess Cat, you are up next. And after that, I think yeah, I might have sorted out my queue. Ha! Yay me. Okay. You're welcome, Brainy. You're more than welcome. Okay. Now let's see. Oh, okay. Bizarre thing happened. Cards everywhere. Oh, you're modding for two others. That's okay. I can work around it. Oh. Ow. Seriously, half a deck. And they don't just land in one spot. They land in like 21 spots. Um. Oh, there you go. Princess Cat, if you can understand needing to re-energize, I feel there's a need or a desire to re-energize. It's your chaotic energy. I think it is your chaotic energy because I've never lost that many cards all at once. It was half the deck. Okay. Then I need to say, can you understand someone disappointing you? I get that we're all responsible for energizing ourselves. Okay. Now, while I'm carefully shuffling the cards now, Princess Cat, if you could let my chat know who the other streamers are that are fundraising for trans justice. Let my chat know. Seriously, guys, 10 cents if you can afford it. You get 1,000 people donating 10 cents, that's money. And it's something that Australians are pretty lucky when it comes to trans non-binary justice. But worldwide, it is a real issue. And unfortunately, I believe Brazil is it's a very dangerous place to start with at the moment worldwide. But there are so many countries worldwide. Yeah, Amanda's doing the fundraising. I stopped in trying to get the fundraising kicking the other day, but nobody wanted it. Okay. Yeah, it's something I would support. I've heard some atrocious things happening. There you go. But I've heard some atrocious things that happen. Australians don't realise how lucky they are. But back to your read, Princess Cat. Okay. I feel your patience is... Oh, you're at $390. $399. Oh, come on. We've got to get that number to 1,000, I think it is. And then Amanda is going to shave the hair. Princess Cat, if you can understand, your patience is ready to walk out the door. You've just had enough. Don't throw out the hope of love. I feel like don't throw out the hope of love. I feel like you may have put out a warning to people not to push you. And yes, you are vibing high, but at the same time, that's as an individual. But surrounding you, you've put out a warning to others not to cross you unless they want your lashing tongue. But I feel like surprisingly you've recouped some of your money that you've spent. And I don't know why I want to say recouped. But you've recouped some of the money you've spent. And don't worry about the list, Cash Canine. I merged yesterday's list after getting kicked off with today's, so it's not as big as what that list is. But yeah, please don't throw out love. No, I get like a reimbursement or a refund or a paid back amount. It's not the full amount, but someone has paid you back a little. Yeah, someone has paid you back a little. Okay? Then keep me informed, Princess Cat, because I get someone has paid you back a little. I'm picking up your past emotions are now in check, but it's taken a lot of your inner strength and not having the full reimbursement has meant you couldn't travel for something, or someone's chipped in for you to travel for something. Ace of Swords, yeah. And I do know Princess Cat does modding in a few other channels, so okay. That's what I got I feel like there may be some reimbursement. It will be a shock to you, but I feel whatever it is, someone will chip in the rest because I get you going. With the star energy at the end, the Lover's card, and the Page of Swords, I actually get you going. And can you understand helping out with an adoption process? Oh, I know it started with a J. I feel I did a reading for them. But I get that you'll go. Oh, there you go. I do get you will go. I see it's an offer. But I do get a reimbursement or a payback. And I get that you're helping out with someone's adoption. If you can understand the adoption thing, it keeps coming through pretty. Okay? You know what I say about future stuff? Pop back in and let me know, because I feel you will be helping out. I feel you're good with legal forms, and I do feel you will be helping someone out with that. Or you will be fostering yourself. Adoption, fostering, I see them as the same. Particularly in Australia, where a person can adopt, but the birth parents still have legal rights. And I believe it is the same in the US, Canada, the UK, New Zealand. But that's what I get, Princess Cat. I get that some reimbursement is going to come towards you. Even though you've put everything aside, please don't put love in that same I'm over it category. And I do see you going on that trip. Seriously, you have the patience of a saint. Yeah, don't give up. Not on love. You can give up on helping people. Some people don't deserve your stretching yourself to the point you have, but don't give up on love. Because I see it's there. I don't see it immediate, but I see it is there. So don't give up on it. But I do get you going to the wedding. And hopefully that resonates. And happy modding. Okay. Whoops. Yeah. I knew I should have unpacked properly first. I really knew I should have been And don't forget, if you can stop by, Princess Cat listed the streams in the chat. Stop by and donate for trans justice. Australia are really lucky. We still have issues, but not like other countries. So please, if you can, stop by and donate. Mwah. Oh, that's okay. I don't mind, Princess Cat. You go for it and wish Amanda and all the others the best. I hope you hit your 1,000. And no, it's not just so Amanda shaves. No. I just want the 1,000 to be hit because I know what good it can do. Okay. Let's see my list and see what I can knock out. Okay. Um Pixie, looks like you're next, Pixie. Mwah. Princess Cat, you know I love you all. As I said, my heart doesn't have nasty. I'm just getting rid of some of the backlog in the queue. Okay, commercials. That's okay. I can get rid of some of the backlog in the queue. And is the queue back on track, Pagacrease? Thank you for keeping an eye out. Oh no, that's okay. I've got one more next to do, and the queue's back on track. There we go. But Pixie is in commercial, so we can chat about what anyone wants to chat about. You know, a lot of people have tried to message me on several different platforms about how it is I see what I see. And to tell you the truth, there's no easy answer. There really is no easy answer. It's like years and years and years of perseverance. Oh, yeah, wait on your turn, Pagacrease. I want to celebrate for real. For real. And, okay, Pixie is back. Now, Pixie, why am I getting... Oh, I'm getting upset when I try and tune into your energy. Can you understand being upset? Unhappy? Yeah, can be. Everybody can be, Pixie, but I'm getting its current. I hold myself to a higher standard than just general. So I'm picking up that it's current. Can you relate to that, Pixie? It's current as in now. Oh, I'll refund you, Pagacrease, the oracle that you drew for Horse Drawn Portrait because I didn't get that done while Horse Drawn Portrait's read was happening. So I'll refund that. So Pixie, can you relate to it being now? Even if it's no, I just need an answer from you. Even if it's no. Yeah, it was for Horse Drawn Portrait yesterday. And then I got kicked off. On and off for a while. Okay. Now, if it's invading your ability to get on with life, please seek help. If it hangs around for more than 10 days, and that's up and down as well. If it hangs around for more than 10 days, at least speak to a doctor about it, a normal general practitioner. Okay. Then I hope you're under care, Pixie, because I do believe that a lot of advancements have been made in treatment of up down moods. But you're wanting to know about love. That's what I'm picking up. Can you relate to that, Pixie? You're wanting to know about love? I'll just go back and make sure you didn't ask, but oh yes. I want to say no. Don't tell anyone about a past life. There's no way of proving it. There's no way of offering evidence. So unless you both believe in past lives, it's a pointless conversation. I get that the person you mentioned could be in a position of authority or moving away geographically from where you are. Can you understand this? The person you were speaking of about the past life thing? You don't know that. They don't work in a position of authority. I'm going to draw all the cards and then read them. Okay? You may have to go back to 1 hour 43, Pixie, because I feel like you're not understanding what I'm saying. You want... It's not her main job. Okay. Well, I feel that they're in a position of authority, and I don't believe they're into past lives like you are. I do feel love is your main focus at the moment, and I feel like you haven't totally moved on from the last hurt. And trying to seek answers from a past life, there's no evidence. I believe in past lives, but there's very few people that I would trust to give me the evidence I need to trust what they're saying. Because we can't prove, unless we've done a past life regression and it's written down somewhere, we can't prove that it's true. No, I get that. Pixie, I already got that. I'm talking about the past life thing at the moment. It's like I feel that person does not believe in past lives. So it would be a pointless conversation. It would put you in a situation where there was no verifying about the past life. And it's one of the reasons that I don't, unless somebody has actually been regressed and has kept written documentation. I feel like the universe is forcing you to move on with life, even though love is your main focus. The universe moving you on in life is showing you that there's more to life than just the love side of things. And as far as love goes, can you understand feeling like your time is running out. And I feel this has to do with age. As in, you feel like you're too old if it goes ahead. Pixie, you're not old. I don't pick that up at all. I get like you're in your 20s. When you get to 55, then you can start thinking it might be over. But, oh, you're 49. There you go. It's a really difficult age. I'm 55. If you're 49, it's a difficult age. A lot of people are already coupled up and working out their difficulties or working out whether to separate. And I feel like that the past person had you in doubt. Your past person had you in constant doubt. Self-doubt as well as doubt about the future. And I feel the past person, you need to move on from them. I believe I did say that. Chatters, keep me honest. Can you understand your past person keeping you in doubt, Pixie? This is where, if I ask a question, say yes or no, and I know you aren't together. That's why I said past person. I need a translator sometimes. I believe self-doubt and doubt in the future. Your past person was toxic. Okay, you understand that. And I'm feeling that the universe is telling you to move on from that self-doubt. I feel there's still an impact of doubt from that past person. Yeah. So there's a need to heal inwardly before looking at moving into love. Otherwise, you will just be carrying past toxic into a new relationship. And that's never good. So hopefully that resonates on both questions. Okay. And Pegacrease. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, share your good news, Pegacrease. I've got awkward shuffling cards to do. Oh, there we go. I'll do it like... I get what you mean, Pegacrease. That is wonderful news. But I would stick on the fact that you were excited to meet this person before seeing a picture. You're excited to meet this person before seeing a picture. Yeah. And keep focusing on that. Keep focusing on the qualities. Because it's the qualities that attracted you in the first place. And I'm using my Shadowscapes deck, which is a bit thicker than other decks. So I do have a little bit of an issue shuffling them. But I feel this needs shadowscapes. They're light, bright, and colourful. Oh, we need unique name goes here to answer your little comments, Pagacrease. Okay. I'm sort of like poker shuffling. Because the deck, you know, when cards are thicker, the decks end up bigger and harder to shuffle. I know I have a few people who do tarot that are in the queue. Okay. I'm still picking up that your person may fear sharing something that relates to them. I believe I said that in a past reading, Pagacrease, so I won't rehash it here. And curb your excitement, because I still feel that religion is a key sticking point for your person. I feel they've been waiting for somebody that is in line with their belief, and you don't have to wholeheartedly engage in it, but you do have to accept their faith as being part of them. Now, you missed the shout out I did for you last time I was in my meditation room, so I'm going to get it in now. There we are. Yeah, I feel like you may have to also engage in some of the religious practices, at least to understand where your person is coming from. You're welcome. I'm sorry you missed out on it. I'm shouting out regardless of whether people are in my chat. So it wasn't until I was looking for the next person to do a reading for that I realised you weren't in the chat. Okay, there goes a card. I don't take flip out cards. But ask yourself, are you willing to engage in that faith to show your support? And you don't always have to be exact, but I feel like it's pretty important. And so examining that about yourself, and I feel your faith is just as important, but some faiths are more accepting than others. But can you understand how this matters to your person? Some faiths are different. Yeah, some faiths are different. Spirituality accepts I believe, accepts all faith, whereas if you turn that round, there's other faiths that don't accept spirituality. Okay, 4 of Cups. I'm picking up that in your mind, Pagacris, that faith or that religious practice is one sticking point. Before you meet, if you can do some soul searching to see if you will be able to support. And I want to say, look beyond the just now. Yeah, that's right, Corgi Jiro. I've got used to it my entire life. As I said, I was raised Catholic. I became a soul spiritualist uh, at the age of 13. And my grandmother didn't speak to me for 2 years. And it wasn't until I talked to her and found out she thought I was in a cult, as in cult-like energy, that she started looking at what spirituality was all about, or a spiritualist was all about. But Pagacris, I'm picking up that your person enjoys music, enjoys the hymns. Okay, then that's something you can, if you work out whether you're willing to attend your person's temple of faith to show support. It doesn't mean you have to discount spirituality. Spirituality will never ask you to disown, or a spiritualist will never ask you to disown an existing faith. There you go. I'm glad felt was written in the past tense, Corgi Duo. But I get Pagacris's difficulty. But if you can understand your person liking the hymns, the music, they get joy from it. And I feel they want to share whatever is joyful to them. Pagacris, one of the things that I do know is I've gone to different faiths for weddings, etc. And one of the things that I have found is it's enhanced my spirituality, not detracted. Ah, there you go. Corgi Duo, that's awesome that your sister did that. But Pagacris, yeah, it's like particularly a lot of modern Christianity is all about converting others. You don't have to lie, but in me attending different services at different faiths, it's only enhanced my spirituality. Yes, I've practiced exactly how the other people have practiced, but it enhanced my spirituality. I didn't commit. For example, I wouldn't be rebaptized. Just to show that I am supportive. But attending, sometimes just attending is to show your support. And it's like no matter what, you will make sure that they get to church on a certain day. It's supportiveness. Yeah, just being there can be supportive. But it's whether you're willing to engage at that level. I get that you are, but be prepared for it because I feel it will be tested around your meeting. I'm just giving you a heads up on being prepared for it. I feel you already knew this, but your excitement took over from reality because I feel you would be heartbroken if that's the only reason the situation ended. I feel it doesn't need to end. Yeah, with the star above the Three of Swords, I feel it doesn't need to end. I feel like your person does make a big deal out of it, but I feel, Pagacris, internally you're putting spirituality on a level with, say, Buddhism, where there are rites and rituals and things with Buddhism. Whereas with spirituality, there are no rites and rituals other than meditation and attuning, etc., etc. But yeah, I feel that the question is going to come quickly. So be prepared, have an answer for it, particularly if it's along the lines of you love the hymns. And I still like the hymns. How Great Thou Art is one of my favourite hymns. I know it's an oldie, but I do like it. I feel like the emotion of, well, they don't have to know. Um, yeah, the people in the religious community don't have to know. Look, one of the things that I look for is the humanity in people. I don't care what faith they come from, and I believe, Pagacris, at your true core, that is who you are. You look for the humanity in people. I get there is joy. I get total joy. But it revolves around accepting this. I almost get a Noah-like feeling. Noah and the floods and all of that. Archaeologically, it's been shown that there was something similar virtually every millennia. But it boils down to people being prepared for tsunamis. Um, Archaeologically, a person named Jesus or Jesus was, or Yeshua, sorry, Yeshua, did live at the time of Jesus. And early Christianity has a totally different symbol than now, but it did exist. Okay. You're going to be in two minds about this, Pagacrease, but I think it's a bigger deal to your person than what it is to you. I don't feel you would have to renounce your faith. I just feel because you've had to hide it for so long, you'd like someone to share it with. And I feel that this person you may not be able, this person you may not be able to share it with. But there's happiness and joy with this person as well. It's like, I get an energy of picking your battles, and religion is one that you would not pick. I feel like Jesus would win over, even if it was a lustful connection, Jesus would win. And I feel like in your mind, you've known this would be an issue. Okay, the world. Okay, that's good. The world. You got the King of Pentacles in the world. In your mind, you've known this would be an issue. But I do feel like it's a turning circle that, as I said, I've attended different faiths and I've only noticed how it heightens my spirituality. And I feel the same thing will flow with you, Pagacrease. In supporting somebody else's faith, even though it be different, you will gain from it in more ways than you can imagine. And it will shock you how much you will gain from it. And also, it will shock you how similar the essential preachings are. I'm not talking about the whole unacceptance of LGBTQI. I'm not talking about the whole body and blood of Christ thing. I'm talking about value, how we value those around us, how we value the input of our parents, how we value, and I do get that it will enhance. You'll see the similarities by supporting your person. Yeah, like do no harm. Do no harm. Speak good words. Let your heart fill with love. Those types of tenets. And I do feel they will enhance your spirituality rather than detract. But I think in your excitement, it's one aspect you'd forgotten about. I believe your person's told you this quite a number of times. But in your excitement, I believe it's something you forgot. Let me know if that's true. It's something you forgot. And have a look at this piano and the sort of LED light image at the top. I love that card. Yeah. I feel like when you meet in person, it will need to be at the forefront of your mind. So get some answers ready. And to me, what the world needs more of is the morals and values of faith. It doesn't matter what faith. The good morals and good values are pretty much the same across faiths. And the world needs more of it. Because half of the world has forgotten what dedication means. Half the world has forgotten what loyalty means. And I do think we can learn a lot. Yeah, it is going to be worth it for you, Pagacrease. I've got the world turning in your favour, but it's also like the VIP cards are here. The world turning in your favour, and with the King of Pentacles there as well. I get your ability for an income may actually come out of it as well. Yeah. So I do get it turning in the right way for you, Pagacrease. And that's the Nine of Pentacles, by the way, and it's got a piano at the bottom. Sorry, the Aussie Sun's getting this card. It's got a piano at the bottom, and I really feel like hymns are important to your person. So maybe do a little bit of research, find out a few hymns that you can mention, find out a few, just so you can show support that you're not against. You're not trying to take this person away from their faith. That's what I was trying to say. I need a drink after that. Coffee. Mm. Ah, I'm going to have to do some more maneuvering. Oh, Pagacrease, one thing I can let you know for sure is that religion will come up. It will come up. Yeah, it would be spending more time with your person and spending more time with someone. But all faith enhances faith, regardless of what faith you belong to. So, Pagacrease, I hope it all goes really, really well. Milaja. Yeah, and remind yourself that faith enhances faith, regardless of the faith. Look, I attended a mosque, a Muslim mosque, and I could have had my nose out of joint because the females sit on the upper balcony. I could have. There's so many things I could have been upset about, but I wanted the experience. And the imam was quite happy to have me there as long as I was respectful in the way I was dressed. And it was a lovely experience. It actually showed me that it's more the imams of the Muslim faith that become radical than what it is the actual faith. And if people stick to the actual faith, it is sharing, it is giving, it is caring. And a lot of, look, not that I condone 9/11, that was radical. I don't condone any radical faith. But if you're spreading love, you're spreading love. And I don't think having a better understanding of how it works, I believe, will put your person at ease. There you go, Pagacrease. It will put your person at ease. I believe it will come up in conversation right from the start. And I lost I lost my ledger. That's a shame. Oh, thanks for the hydrate, Danger Zone. Okay, you are next. Oh, that's why you hydrated me. This might be your challenge, Pagacrease. Okay, Danger Zone. You got to keep the tarot reader hydrated every now and then. Why do you feel stabbed in the back, Danger Zone? I get a stabbed in the back feeling like somebody's... Can you relate to stabbed in the back? How else can I word stabbed in the back? Someone done the... You can relate to it. Okay. Does this involve a car, Danger Zone, or a form of transport? Just a yes or a no. Maybe. Okay. I'm going to take that as okay, I'm pretty close, so I'm going to turn over the cards. Okie dokie. Here we go. Yeah, it's like... I really feel someone left you out in the cold, and like I get waiting for maybe 2 hours. Danger Zone, if you can relate to this, just let me know. Someone left you waiting for maybe about 2 hours. No. I feel it was something you were looking forward to. Can you understand something you're looking forward to? Because I've got the star as the energy, so maybe it's something you set up. You were looking forward to your dad's car not going off over and over. It was having problems. Okay. I I feel like when you talk to your brother, I feel like there was an argument or harsh words, cross words. Oh, there you go. I get that the car's yours, and I feel like you know how to fix it. I feel your dad might have. Okay. Okay. Did you tell your brother how to fix it? Okay. I see you at the center of this as in a positive way. It took all your strength not to snap back. I know you say nope, but the way the cards came out, I see you at the center of this in a positive way. I feel both your brother and your dad are going to give up. But can you understand, took all your strength not to snap back, not to have crosswords back? Okay. I feel like this car is going to become yours. Brother and dad are going to give up. And even though you feel like you don't know much, I feel like all it needs is a decent clean under the hood. I feel like it's to do with spark plugs, distributor cap, starter motor. And I feel like it's you that knows someone who can fix it. I feel like your brother and your dad are going to give up. Their knowledge isn't that great. So can you understand how it stumped both of them? Peggy Crease, I don't think Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins was ever released here. Okay. Keep it in mind, Danger Zone. I got everything else right. And with the star card in the middle, I get that eventually this card is yours. This car is yours. And I believe that's the hope. Your hope, anyway. Okay, mechanical engineers don't. Yeah, they've got knowledge, but not necessarily for cars. I don't know if that made sense or not. I know a few mechanical engineers. They're too busy being up in their head about other projects that they forget to put fuel in the car. They forget to put water in the windshield wiper. Okay, yeah, so did I. I know nothing about cars. I went to a technical school in my youth. And at the technical school, we had to actually build or rebuild a car. I still know nothing about mechanics. Still know nothing about mechanics. I know where the fuel cap is. I know to put fuel in it. I know to make sure the oil is okay.